Bugatti landed in Zambia on Monday. Today is Wednesday, and a lot has happened. Hi guys, it's Chilekwa. Welcome back to my channel. What a week it has been. A Bugatti landed in Zambia on Monday. Today is Wednesday, and a lot has happened. That is all I can say. A lot has happened. So I'm going to break down the story for all those people who are not in Zambia and are probably seeing this information all over the internet, all over Facebook, and are probably wondering what has been going on in Zambia. What is the fuss about this Bugatti? Like, can we just discuss the Bugatti right now? Like, can we just discuss the Bugatti? Okay. On Monday, the 24th of February 2020, a Bugatti, a black Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir landed in Lusaka at Kenneth Kaunda Airport. Okay, are you following? It feels like we don't deserve good things sometimes. So the first controversy, or the first question that people were asking is this Bugatti really meant to be in Zambia? Like, was this the final destination? Is this car really meant, like, it was more of a, are you sure this car is in the right country? Like, actually, when I think about it right now, it's actually so funny because it's just like, are you sure? Are you, no. It's like someone drops a package, like, oh, hold up. I don't think this is supposed to be here. No. So there was so much speculation as to whether the Bugatti was actually destined to be in Zambia or in Lusaka, and this is the tweet that started everything. And so it said, okay, a Bugatti has landed at Kenneth Kaunda International Airport. And then so many other tweets now started to pop up, and everybody started saying like, oh, it's not staying in Zambia, it's actually headed to South Africa. Others were saying, no, it's headed to Zimbabwe. Others were saying, yeah, they just used Lusaka as sort of a stopover so they can realign it. Apparently it wasn't positioned properly, or it had moved. So they had stopped by Kenneth Kaunda Airport and then realign the main aim was to realign the vehicle and put it back, and then it would go back to its final destination. But that didn't make any sense to me, because it's like, okay, fine, if this car, right, is in transit to Zimbabwe, guys, Zimbabwe is like the border, like the neighboring country, like, so that was just already like, this is not making any sense. And then, I mean, it's Zimbabwe, like, why couldn't you just reach Zimbabwe and then drop it off there if that's where it was going? And then I saw another tweet again that said he was trying to avoid customs duty at the country of destination, and that's why he used Zambia. Oh, there we go. I don't know, we decided not to focus. So anyways, that happened. And so by Monday, because it landed somewhere Monday in the afternoon, and by Monday evening, everybody had concluded it's en route to Zimbabwe, And so videos like this started popping up, and this is by Tuesday. Everybody's like, what Zimbabwe sis? Like, what Zimbabwe are we talking about? Because this Bugatti is roaming the streets of Lusaka. And, as word started spreading and words started going around, like, okay, we have a Bugatti in Zambia now. Everybody's like, oh, which roads is this Bugatti supposed to, travel on? I mean, are the roads in Zambia even safe for this Bugatti? And what? Like, before I even go any further with where we're going with all this information, are you the one who bought the Bugatti? Was your money used in the purchase of the Bugatti? Why are those your concerns? Why is it your concern which roads the Bugatti is going to be using, if the roads are safe for the Bugatti? So the person who bought this car didn't think of any of those things? If he knew that he was going to be driving this car here, do you not think that he did not think of these things? And even if, let's say for argument's sake, the Zambian roads are not safe for the Bugatti, if he's rich enough, to buy a Bugatti and fly it, airdrop it in Lusaka, then the roads damaging his car are the least of his concerns. But anyway, moving on. So as everybody established, like, okay, this car is probably not going anywhere. It is a Zambian car. It's in the country. It's local. It's local. Everybody started taking pictures. And then the controversy came about, like, oh, why all the fuss about a Bugatti? Like, why all the fuss about the car? It's taking people's attention away from more important issues and blah, blah, blah. And let me just say this while I'm here. Let me just say this. I feel like the concerns that were being raised aren't even concerns worth raising. There's literally only one word that umbrellas or surrounds these concerns, and that word, whether you like it or not, is jealousy. I feel like people could just not accept that someone in Zambia, whether Zambian or not, is able or capable of affording a car worth $1.7 million. And therefore, all these questions and concerns started coming up. Fine. Let me tell you why everybody's making a big deal, okay? This car, as I mentioned, cost 1.7 million US dollars. When translated to kwacha, costs over 25 million kwacha. That's a lot of money, okay? That's a lot of money. And besides that, this is the Bugatti Veyron San Juan, one of 12 ever made in the world. And therefore, that means we, as Zambia, I would be proud to say, like, our country actually hosts one of 12 Bugatti Veyrons. I don't know if this is not a big deal to everyone else, but I feel like that's a big deal. And other people were saying, oh, it's now the 8th world wonder, and we have it. It's one of those unique things, and now it is here in Zambia. And to everyone that's been celebrating the Bugatti, everybody that's been celebrating this person's purchase and this person's achievement, I want to say I stand with you. I stand with you, and you haven't wasted any time celebrating and being happy for this person. Because here's the next concern that's going to come up. Everybody's like, oh, this car costs what, and what. The economy is bad. We have so many problems, and we think we are broke, and yet people are out here buying Bugattis. Let me tell you something. For those of you who keep saying, hey, in this economy, how can someone be buying a Bugatti? Let me tell you something, okay? One man's economy is not your economy. Our economy is different. The economy may be bad for you, but it is not bad for everyone. And this is what that Bugatti proved. Okay, and just because you can't afford it doesn't mean now you have to start picking into and looking into people's lives just to see, like, okay, how is this person able to afford this car and all that. Okay, so anyway, besides that, it now became an issue of, okay, now that we know we have a car worth almost $2 million, who does this car belong to? Okay, people now started to investigate who this car belongs to. Everybody started to speculate, like, oh, it maybe belongs to a politician, or maybe it belongs to who and who. Others said, oh, it belongs to a musician, it belongs to some celebrities. I did decide to leave some names out. I was gonna add in names, but I think I will not speculate and I will not say what. But some names came up, and I will post the tweets here and there, and finally it was established, okay, this is the owner of the Bugatti, right? This all happened by Tuesday. Okay, I'm talking about yesterday. By yesterday, Tuesday, we already knew who owned the Bugatti. We already know what he does. And what made him, be able to afford the Bugatti. But now it doesn't end there. It did not end there. It now became a matter of let's be sure that this person didn't buy this Bugatti through fraudulent means. Okay, somebody's able to achieve or buy, able to afford a Bugatti, and now you want to start looking into their lives to see what would warrant them to be able to afford that car. So I saw a comment on Facebook, and I'm going to leave it somewhere here because I really appreciated it and I really agree with it. It said, if it was a failure, if it was someone's failure that was put out there, nobody was going to question, that failure. But let it come to people's successes. When someone is very successful, or when someone succeeds at doing something, someone's always going to question it to say, like, oh, how was that person able to do that? And how was that person able to do that? Why, as people, aren't we celebrating people's successes? Instead, we want to always find a way to say, I can't believe that person did that. I want to know how it was possible for that person to do that. We already know that this is a rich man, and he was able to afford a car which, let's say, only 1% of the world's population can afford. But why are people making it so hard for this person? As we speak, okay, today is Wednesday. Let me just give you an update of where this Bugatti story has reached. Today is Wednesday, and this happened.
We have received numerous concerns from members of the public concerning the Bugatti which came into the country through the Kenneth Kaunda International Airport. That's on Monday, 24th February 2020. So following those concerns from members of the public, we as a commission are making follow-ups to ensure that the purchase of the vehicle is not in breach of any money laundering laws. So we have since seized the same vehicle as we are conducting our investigations.
And all I can say is, okay, guys, so now the Bugatti has been seized from the owner pending investigations as to whether this vehicle or this car wasn't acquired through fraudulent means. It's not your money. It's not your business. Why are you... I would understand if this was a political issue or anything to do with the government, because that affects us personally as the people living in Zambia. But as long as this person is not responsible for your well-being as an individual or as a Zambian citizen, why are you guys in his business? Why? There's also been speculation that this car has been bought to get people's minds off bigger issues like gassing and so many other issues. Okay, so Mr. Bugatti buyer just said, oh my goodness, the Zambian nation is going through a lot right now. Let me buy a Bugatti and let it just get people's minds off things. I don't really think that's how it works. I understand people's concerns, okay? I understand people's concerns to say, why are people so focused on this thing, this car, and there are bigger issues that are going on, right? It is not his fault that the Zambian people cannot multitask or multi-think, because yes, there are problems going on in Zambia, and believe it or not, problems will always be there, and there'll always be something going on. And this just happened to be one of the things that's going on amidst the problems that we are facing. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Personally, this whole Bugatti incident, or this whole thing, the scandal, whatever this is, has actually made me take my mind off the whole situation. For those people that are not in Zambia and don't know what's going on, we've been facing some issues of gassing, where people are being attacked with these toxic gases, and it's bad. Like, it's really bad. But we've been living in fear for the past few weeks and almost a month. We've been living in fear, and I'm just grateful that something like this has happened to actually, make us laugh, make us smile, make us, marvel, make us be shocked, because really, we've been scared. I don't know about everybody else, but I've personally been scared. So to have that to really think about, and I'm just grateful we had something to think about besides all the gassing that's been going on. And this is not to say forget the gassing or forget all the other issues that are going on, but I'm just here to say that that issue kind of took our minds off things and kind of calmed our nerves, because, it's been really bad over here. So don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Oh, and by the way, we made it. Like, we made it to BBC News. That's how big this issue is. We made it to BBC News. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching if you've gotten this far. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.